bit of an update and actually an explanation, first and foremost, for what we're doing in February. So it's the plank potato challenge. So the plank part of it, I'm starting at 30 seconds plank on day one, and then increasing 10 seconds each day, so that by the end of the month, hopefully should be at a 5-minute plank and 17 minutes cumulative total by the end of the month. So
I'm just doing a plank every day.
As long as you can. So we each have our own goals in the plank category. So far so good. I just did a minute this morning, and still within the comfort zone a little bit. So over the next week or two, it's going to get more challenging. The potato part, a little bit more interesting, I think. Basically just having our diet consist of primarily potatoes, all sorts of different varieties of potatoes, prepared in different ways, just so we don't get super bored and all that. So we've been doing it for almost a full week now, and I have to say I'm rather impressed with the potatoes. Christy?
I am like just exhausted today. I don't know if it's a combination of working till midnight, not eating enough potatoes yesterday, and just, yeah. So I'm really fatigued, but it is what it is.
Yeah, so whether or not that's potato specific related or a combination of other things, just a busy schedule. I've actually had a bit of a light week as far as how busy I've been compared to the last month or so. So I've been able to catch up, and actually preparing the potatoes has been one of the most time consuming things, because you got to cook potatoes. You can't just peel it and chomp into it. So I suppose you could, but it wouldn't be nearly as good. So what else can we say? Haven't been 100% like strictly potatoes. I've been allowing a green smoothie each day, just to get some greens and a little bit of fruit in. The primary objective of doing this challenge is just to put us outside of our comfort zone a little bit and show that you can fuel yourself very simply, and also on a tight budget. Like, we're totally plant-based now. We have been for a little over a couple months. Vegetarian before that, but now eliminated all animal products. So it's not something that's strictly for people who have extra income. That's definitely not our issue at the moment.
If you have some extra,
yeah, you can send some potatoes our way. We're open to donations. But yeah, and it's also forced us to be a little bit more creative in the kitchen, having potatoes be the main thing. So being on the potato diet has forced us to be a little bit more creative in what we do to prepare meals. So this is a really wonderful recipe that Christy found last week. This is the second time we made it. The first time we weren't overly pleased with the amount of oil. There was a fair bit of olive oil in the recipe. The second time around, we just eliminated the oil altogether, and it's just as tasty. So much happier with that. Trying to stick to the minimal amount of added oils and other things, sauces, as we can.
So this is just 2 cups of potatoes, a cup of carrots,
boiled,
all boiled. Throw it in the blender, some
with
water,
water,
and spices, and some nutritional yeast.
Yeah,
and
nutritional yeast
cheese.
is key.
I don't actually. When I was,
it tastes like nacho cheese.
Is it my
Go
turn
ahead.
now?
Yeah.
When I ate like animal products, I wasn't a huge cheese fan to begin with, and so this kind of like fake cheese is perfect for me, because it tastes like what I think cheese would taste like, and you don't get any of that stuffy or that full or greasy feeling that you get from cheese.
Yeah, I've been feeling pretty good on potatoes. Haven't done a long run yet. I'll be doing that tomorrow, and I'll report back on how that goes. But all in all, it's been quite quite interesting. We're
Yeah, good so
using
far.
the active fryer quite a bit. So we usually have fries at least once a day, but again, minimal added oil in the active fryer. It usually takes about half an hour. And anything else?
Boiling potatoes, baking potatoes.
So far, we go through about 1.5 to 2 kilos of potatoes per day each. That's raw. So when you bake them, they lose some of their hydration if they're fried or baked. Not as much if they're boiled.
So
But
3 kilos. How much is a kilo of potatoes?
yeah, 3 to 4 kilograms of potatoes that we're going through a day. So trying to keep track of it a little bit. Also keep track of how much it costs to just show. So far, I think we spent $40 on potatoes, and we still might have like a week's worth in stock. So anyway, that's it for now. We'll check in probably mid-month and update you on how we're doing.
Wish us luck. Send potatoes.